I'm proud of having been involved as a founder. I'd say it's the single thing I'm most proud of. In one situation, I did accompany a woman who obtained an illegal abortion, and she almost died as a result. So I knew firsthand how bad it could be.
Everywhere you go in the world, reproductive health services are essential for women, for men, for their families, for their children.
Boulder Valley Women's Health Center was founded in 1973 by dedicated community volunteers as the first abortion clinic in Colorado. Over the years, the clinic maintained its dedication to providing abortion services while also expanding to include so much more.
Abortion is a tough matter. No matter how good the facility is that you go to for it, it's going to be a tough emotional period for most everybody. We had counseling involved from the beginning. That was very important to us.
Women become empowered through their own experience. So when their experience is honored, and if she gets the right kind of support, the way she does at the Women's Health Center here, then she's going to come through it knowing that however she chooses to conduct herself in her life is good and it matters.
When I was 19, I found out that I was pregnant, and it was devastating and extremely hard, and I knew that this decision was going to be one of the toughest decisions of my life. I feel like Boulder Valley Women's Health really helped by validating and understanding me throughout this whole process and really supporting me and being there to me finding out for myself that this was the right decision, and it really empowered me to move forward independently.
Early on, Women's Health expanded its service to include family planning, gynecology, and sexuality education. But because of the abortion care, the clinic faced challenges.
We had an outbuilding behind our building, and it was burned down by arson. We had defacing of our clinic several times.
And the challenges continued, including escalating clinical violence in the 80s and 90s, political opposition, and the governor eliminating the clinic's state funding in 1999. But Women's Health continued to thrive and grow, opening a free teen clinic in 1995 and a Longmont clinic in 2006.
Whenever we are dealing with a significant community issue and we need to collaborate, that Women's Health is always at the table, and we're not going to be successful unless it is. Boulder Valley Women's Health Center has been the integral component, I think particularly with teens.
So I'd been in high school for a little while, and I guess I was just really curious about what healthy, reliable, accurate sexual health information looked like. And growing up in a family that was somewhat disjointed and not super open about sexual health, I was curious. I guess SHAPE kind of saved my high school life. You know, it was a community, it was talking about a subject that was otherwise taboo or learned about in silent hallway conversations or on the internet. My peers were coming to me, you know, to ask questions or say, hey, you know, like what's the number for women's health if they knew more, you know, or for teen clinic, and then just having a conversation in the hallway.
Over the years, Women's Health has helped thousands of teens and adults stay healthy and safe.
It's a real treasure for this community. I see the clinic being a key partner as we look forward to looking at healthcare as provided in this country. I mean, I think this is a model for healthcare should be provided. It's a caring place that is up to date with all the best professional standards, and is a very open and affirming place.
As we have advances in knowledge of reproductive health, all of us in the community can count on Women's Health both to walk right out into the forefront of implementing new technologies and addressing new challenges, and of keeping the rest of us abreast of what it is we need to do so that we too can operate as close to state-of-the-art as possible.
When I look at the Women's Health Center now, I am amazed and really thrilled with what it has become and what it continues to become, because it's highly respected in the community, as it should be, and it's providing more and more services all the time based on perceived need, which is exactly what we were doing then. So there's definitely a continuity, and yet it's expanded much more than I ever dreamed it could.
Because of the support that I felt from Women's Health, I went on to volunteer, and now I sit on the board of directors, and I just feel like it's my way of being able to pass along the support that they showed me.
The clinic represents an important aspect of our community that really is about our values. We value that access to health care is a basic human right, and that it should be delivered with pride and respect. And the fact that the clinic has held its head high about saying, we know how important this is. Join us, support us, be proud that we're here, and help us continue to provide these services.